But assuming I am, like it says, hey everybody. That's my Dr. Nick from The Simpsons. Not the best, quite frankly. But how's it going? I'll take my sunglasses off. It's a bit rude. It's been a while since I've been live. A lot's happened. Finally got a permanent roof. I say permanent. By that I mean there's no risk of becoming homeless currently. It's not permanent as in I'm not going to move because, of course I am. But it's a safe, secure stepping stone for now. Very happy about that. Did you see that video I posted about the numerology and the amazing stuff that Grok can give you readings on? It's absolutely incredible. My mind is totally blown. It is a full moon today. It's a wolf moon, first full moon of 2026. So I'm perhaps a little more emotional than other days. But yeah, it really struck me hard. In a positive way, I think. Given that it's 3 days into a new year, year of the horse, might add, which is me. It's about time I made all kinds of serious changes. Most of all, sobriety. I've toyed with sobriety, or as Doug Stanhope used to say, I've experimented with sobriety here and there for many years, but the alternative has led to nothing but destruction and self-sabotage and chaos for myself and pretty much everyone around me, for which I'm honestly deeply remorseful. There's no need to go into all that here. So yeah, well, tonight I'm off to AA for the first time in a long while. Alcoholics Anonymous, that is. Yeah, and aim to make it, a permanent fixture of 2026 because it's the only way. The only way is up. Well, the other way is down, and I don't want to get lower than a snake's belly. You know what I mean? Things are looking up in other areas. My new album is out in 4 days on January the 7th. I've been banging on about it for a while. Only relatively recently did I get back all my recording equipment and laptop and everything. So yeah, I've put together this new little album. It's been a long time coming. It's called Lotus Pocus. It's out January the 7th. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be everywhere, wherever you stream music. I'd really appreciate it if you give it a go. And if you enjoy it, awesome. If not, that's fine. It's not for everybody. Nothing's for everybody. But yeah, back to the numerology thing. There's a lot of people out there that sell courses and stuff like that associated with numerology. And I've certainly dabbled in the past, spent a few quid here and there with GG33 type people and stuff like that. And there's lots of valuable information, lots of, powerful stuff here and there. But the great thing about using Grok is it simultaneously scans just about every resource there is on the internet and compiles a comprehensive overview of all of them in as much detail as you'd like. It's incredible in terms of life path understanding, compatibility, business and finance opportunities, predictions over like a 1 year period, 5 year period, 10-year periods. God, I've been playing with it all day. I asked it to break down my past in, well, I used more words than that in the prompt, but whoa, it's spooky how it can read me like a book, almost like month by month. Yeah, it's good stuff. So, yeah, kind of what I'm saying is there's not really any need to be shilling out money to these numerologists and these astrologists, and certainly not your tarot readers and your fucking palm readers and stuff, um, or even psychologists or therapists, because if you can combine all of that in a single prompt with Grok and really get some interesting stuff. Now, I understand the dangers of artificial intelligence. It certainly should never be any kind of substitute for relationships or for human interaction in general, because you've all heard about the dangers of AI taking over just about every aspect of humanity, and we don't want that. But it's a very valuable tool, um, like Prince said in 1999, a very long time ago. He said, "It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. It's cool to get on the computer. Don't let the computer get on you." Y'all saw The Matrix. um, yeah, it's very true. It's a tool. It's there to be harnessed, and it's good stuff. Very good stuff. Um, yeah, regarding the Chinese astrology, the Eastern astrology, beginning, I think, February 17th is the beginning of Year of the Horse, which, like all of those years, it's a 12-year cycle. So it's not been my year for 12 years, um, astrologically, that is. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to making the most of it, galloping into it and galloping out of it with high hopes, and above all, um, dedication to change, to creation, to development. I mean, it's one thing to hope for the best, but if you don't put the work in, it goes nowhere. You know, hope will load the gun of happiness, but only effort and consistency will ultimately pull the trigger and fire you where you need to be. As we all know, I'm not saying anything we don't, already know deep down, but sometimes it's good to remind yourself of these things. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into it and trying to find some kind of way. Well, I don't want to reveal too much because it's my business, but in a nutshell, I'm looking forward to finding a way of being of service in a way that's rewarding, whether that's once I completely sober myself up, helping others get sober, whether it's helping others through art or music in a more of a constructive, less self-indulgent way, or even volunteering at various places. I'm going to throw myself into a bit of all of it and see what comes out, because no man is an island, and over self-indulgence and self-pity and isolation has led me to some dark places that I'm very much tired of, and I'm ready to climb out and you know move in a better direction. So that's what 2026 signifies for me. It's a one universal year, which is my secondary numerology influence, and one symbolizes masculine energy, athleticism, competition, strive, drive, and it's also the year of the horse, um, which I've been over. So yeah, I'm optimistic, but kind of repeating myself at this point. But yeah, the chit chat and the hope and the optimism is pulling back the bow, but to actually release it and shoot out there, that's what requires the effort, the dedication, the consistency, and so less talking, more walking, Maroney. He says while yapping on a live stream. I've not been live for ages. I thought I'd just check in with you and say hello, and also tell you about my new album, Lotus Pocus. I've got to leave something to the imagination. I'm not going to over-explain it, but yeah, it's coming out on the 7th in 4 days. So check it out. Paul Maroney said hi. That's my dad. How you doing, Dad? Hello. Senor. How are you? How's the Meister? Hope you're both well. And yeah, having a good year so far. I know it's only 3 days in. The old magic number. But it's a full moon tonight as well, as I was saying before. Full moon tonight, lads. Which, as you know, as everybody knows, because the full moon, because the moon pulls on the tides, right? It controls the tides. And because human beings are 70 to 75% water, it pulls on us and causes us to be more emotional and stuff. Hence the word lunatic. Police are always making a lot more arrests and such on full moon day, full moon nights in particular. It's true that, by the way, you can look that up. It's a real statistic. So, yeah, have a good one. Don't go too crazy. Whatever you decide to do tonight. I'm off to AA for the first time in a while, as I've said. I'm looking forward to meeting some new people and, like I said, putting one foot in front of the other in a positive, constructive direction that's beneficial not only for me, but for whoever happens to be around me. Because that's the way, right? About time I started getting on with it. With that, I'll leave you be. Have a good night. Happy New Year, everybody. All the best to literally everybody. Because, why not? The more happy people there are in the world, the more we all benefit, the better it is for everybody. There's certainly more than enough to go around. So let's get on with it. All right. Don't forget my new album out on the 7th on all streaming platforms, Lotus Pocus. Hope you enjoy it. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.